A tough new teacher arrived at Springfield Elementary School. Milhouse was so scared he wet himself on the spot. Bart, on the other hand, turned into a bald guy with no hair.
Hey, look at me! I'm Bart!
During physics class, Larson turned the power of the generator to the maximum. In an instant, Bart was shocked and trembled all over. To get back at the teacher, Bart gave the new teacher a nickname on the blackboard, but Larson didn't care about that. The next moment, he punched a hole in the blackboard with his bare hands. The reputation of the demon child took a serious hit. To take revenge on Larson, Bart hid a camera in the classroom lounge. Bart discovered that Larson was trying to flirt with a female teacher. The two of them even agreed to add each other as Facebook friends. After researching, Bart found out that Larson had attended an event called the Burning Man Festival. It was a free-spirited party that only lasted for 8 days every year. And on the final day of the event, they would select a representative to hold a torch and set a giant wooden figure on fire. This year, the torchbearer was Jack Larson himself. Bart instantly came up with a plan. He persuaded his family, under the pretense of a vacation, to attend the beach party where Larson was going. The cars everyone drove there were all weird and bizarre. At this point, someone reminded Homer that the wind was strong and suggested he stake the tent deeper. Homer didn't think much of it. Meanwhile, the nuclear plant without Homer had already been engulfed in a massive fire. Lisa also found some like-minded friends there. By this time, Homer and Marge were slowly blending in. As nightfall approached, Bart's plan for revenge was drawing closer, but no matter what, he couldn't find Larson anywhere. Helpless, Bart had to resort to Plan B. With House's help, he stole the fire retardant from the children's fire brigade. Then, he climbed up the prepared burning wooden figure. He sprayed the fire retardant all over it. As night fell, the beach was caught up in a frenzy of celebration. The annual Burning Man Festival was reaching its peak. Teacher Larson. He emerged holding a torch. Then, representing everyone present, he swung his hand and threw the torch onto the wooden figure. Larson, not believing in bad luck, picked up another torch and threw it again. However, the wooden figure that Bart had drenched in fire retardant was now impervious to fire and water. It couldn't catch fire at all. The unaware crowd immediately stripped Larson of his role as the representative. Seeing Larson embarrass himself in front of thousands, Bart finally got his revenge. However, unfortunately, his triumphant laughter was heard by Larson. He immediately knew it was Bart behind the sabotage, so he grabbed the nearby flamethrower and started chasing Bart like a madman. With Homer's human cannonball attack, the wooden figure swayed for a moment before collapsing. Due to the illegal use of flamethrowers, Larson seriously disrupted the peace of the Burning Man Festival. The event organizer sentenced Larson to 5 days of human-shaped confinement. Meanwhile, Marge was still under the influence of some hallucinogenic drugs. Afterward, Bart, satisfied with his successful revenge, went home. But little did he know, the Burning Man incident led to Larson being fired by the principal. Larson changed careers and became a prison guard. In prison, Larson met an old acquaintance of Bart's, Sideshow Bob.
Every fiber of what's left of my wretched soul.